Have you ever wondered what's really being built on the cutting edge of AI? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to take a tour of the most exciting and powerful applications being built with large language models. And hey, we'll even show you how you can get started yourself.
It's a huge question, isn't it? I mean, every single day there's a new headline, a new model, some new wild claim. But what can you actually build? What are developers making right now that you can learn from and maybe even contribute to? That's exactly what we're about to dig into.
Let's be real, the standard ask a question, get an answer chatbot is, well, it's just the tip of the iceberg. The real magic starts when AI can actually perform tasks, when it can collaborate, and when it can pull in real-time information. We are going way, way beyond the basic chat window today.
To guide us on this journey, we're using a kind of treasure map, one that's been vetted by the entire community. It's the awesome LLM Apps repository on GitHub. And this number right here? Almost 96,000 stars. You know, in the developer world, that is a massive, massive vote of confidence. It tells you this is the real deal, a trusted, high-quality resource.
Okay, so let's dive right in. We're going to use this curated collection as our guide to the AI frontier, mainly because it's not just a list of ideas, it's a showcase of the most creative and practical applications being built as we speak.
So why this collection in particular? Well, it's a total goldmine. You get to see real-world apps in action. Everything is open source, so you can peek under the hood and learn from the code. And most importantly, it takes these complex-sounding concepts and shows you how they work in practice. We're about to break those down right now.
Our first stop is this idea of the AI agent. And this is the perfect place to start because it's such a powerful concept, but it's also surprisingly easy to get your hands dirty with.
So here's the key difference. An agent doesn't just talk to you, it does things. You give it a goal and it can figure out the steps to get there and then actually, well, execute those steps. It's a bot that can take action for you.
And just look at the range of what's possible even at this entry level. I mean, you could build an agent to plan your next trip, generate a song, create a meme, pull data from a website, or even analyze a spreadsheet for you. These aren't just toys, they're genuinely useful tools you could build today.
Okay, so you've got a basic agent. How do you make it smarter? How do you give it superpowers? Well, two of the big ones are memory and this incredible technique called RAG, which stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. Let's unpack that.
This right here shows you the core problem with a standard AI. The model on the left, it only knows what it was trained on, which could be months, even years out of date. But the RAG-enabled model on the right, that one can go out and look at new information, making its answers way more current and useful. I absolutely love this analogy. RAG is basically about giving your AI access to a library, your library, the internet, whatever, and teaching it to look things up before it opens its mouth. And this is a total game changer because it tackles one of AI's biggest weaknesses, just making stuff up. By forcing it to base its answers on real documents, AI becomes way more trustworthy.
And just look at what this unlocks. All of a sudden, you can build an app that summarizes a YouTube video for you, finds that one specific email you're looking for, or pulls answers out of a super dense research paper. It even works with images. This is how AI stops being a novelty and starts being a powerful personal assistant.
The other key superpower is, of course, memory. This lets an agent remember who you are and what you've talked about before. It's the difference between a tool that treats you like a stranger every single time and one that actually learns and adapts to you.
And now for the really cool, cutting-edge stuff. We started with one agent. Then we gave it superpowers. So what happens when you get multiple specialized agents to all work together on a single complex problem? You get an AI team.
This says it all, doesn't it? For really complex jobs, a single, general-purpose AI might not cut it. But a team of specialists, each one handling a different piece of the puzzle, that's when you start to see some absolutely incredible results.
Here's a perfect example. Imagine you're designing a video game. Instead of one AI trying to do everything, you have a narrative designer agent that writes the story, a level designer agent building the map, and an art director agent creating the visuals. They all work together just like a human team would.
And the applications here are pretty much endless. You could build teams for financial analysis, for legal research, for recruiting. You could even have a team that writes and visualizes code. This is truly the frontier. Specialized AI agents working together.
Okay, we've seen what's out there on the frontier. Now let's bring it all back home. Because the whole point of an open source collection like this is to give you the power to start building.
And the best part? It's not some crazy complex process. The whole repository is designed to be super accessible. You literally just clone it, pick a project you like that AI travel agent we saw, and install the requirements. You can have a working AI agent running on your own computer in just a few minutes.
And if you're wondering what skills you need, well, this chart paints a pretty clear picture. No surprise, Python is the dominant language here. But with almost a third of the projects using JavaScript and TypeScript, you web developers out there can absolutely jump in and start building too.
So, we've gone from a single, simple agent to giving it superpowers, all the way to building collaborative AI teams. You've seen what's possible, and now you have the map to get started. So, the only question left is the one you see right here. What will you build first? Thanks for joining us on this tour of the AI frontier.